Preseason predictions. I'm going to show you how to make them and how it works. So I'm going to open this bonus pools tab on my home screen, and then I'm going to go down to this make picks button. You're going to choose 12 college football playoff teams. You'll choose one conference champion from each of the 10 conferences. You'll choose one national champion, and you'll do as many win total selections as you'd like. The way the scoring works, you'll get 1 point for each correct playoff team. You'll get 1 point for each correct conference champion. You'll get 5 points for a correct national champion pick, and you'll get +1 or -1, depending on if your win totals are correct or incorrect. So, starting things off with the college football playoff teams. I can select them directly here, or the better spot that I like is going to the FPI board. This lets me see each team ranked by their football power index from ESPN. And if I'm interested in a team, I can click on them. I can see their schedule for the season, see the ranks of their opponents, and I can click Make Playoffs directly right here. I can even make them a conference champion as well. I can come down to any team. I think Michigan is going to hit the over. If I think that they'll win more than 8.5 games, I can choose them to make the playoffs, and I can also choose them as a national champion pick here as well. And then I can go back to another team. I can choose Texas to make the playoffs, win the conference, and as a national champion, which will replace my Michigan pick. And so that is how you make your playoff predictions. So I'll go ahead and select a few more to get to my 12 playoff teams. You then go in and choose your conference champions. I've already selected Texas as the SEC, so I can go ahead and in this screen choose the rest of them if I'd like. You can also change the conferences to specifically look at a certain conference. If I'm trying to choose my Big 12 champion, I can look at how the teams are ranked in the preseason. So maybe I think Arizona is actually going to win the conference. I can't choose them as a playoff team because my playoffs are full. I have to go in and remove a different team first. I'll take ASU out of the playoffs and put U of A in the playoffs. I can change the columns to show various stats. If I'm trying to choose my conference champions, I'll just choose the win conference percentage. I'm going to turn off the win total pick. And so now I can see each team's percent chance to win the conference. So I'm choosing Arizona, who's only got a 4.2%. If I go to the Conference USA, Western Kentucky has the highest odds there. So that seems like a safe 1-4 pick. I'll choose them. And I can do that for each of the conferences, except for Independent, because that's not a real conference. So once I have my conference champions and my playoff field set, I'll need to make sure I have my national champion set, which I already do. And then I've got my over and unders over here. So if I'm confident that the team's going to go over or under on their wins, then I can do that here. If I look at a team like Penn State, they've got an 8.5 as their over under for the wins in the season, and their projected wins are 9. So that seems like it could be a good opportunity to choose an over. Let's look at their schedule. They've got a couple tough games in here, but not many. So I think that'll be an over. I'll choose that over and have that set. Florida, on the other hand, they've got a tough schedule. Could be over. I'm gonna guess that it's gonna be under 7.5 wins, so I'll choose the under there. I can do that for as many teams as I like, and you get 1 point for each, but you get -1 if you get it incorrect.